Thank you very much for coming. Welcome to Chilliwack, British Columbia. Yes, I was born in Chilliwack General Hospital. And this is my hometown. I'm proud to be from Chilliwack. It's an amazing place to have grown up and be an entrepreneur. I have the pleasure of talking to Ashley today about Left and her career and how she has helped the business to scale. And went to her website and loved her website. If you ever want to see a website that's really clean, to the point, no fluffy anything, and it's really well done, I would say go see your website. I really enjoyed visiting it, and I learned a lot. It wasn't overwhelming with everything I need.
Perfect, to the point.
Exactly. So, to start, our first question is, tell us about yourself. How did you get into the tech industry?
Yeah, so since we're in Chilliwack, I'll say I actually used to work in Chilliwack years ago and loved the community, and it was in my first kind of first role. And so I used to be in business management, and I kind of ended up in tech quite accidentally, which I don't think is an uncommon story. I have 2 children, and after the birth of my second son, I was helping my sister start up her business. She was opening, at the time she was opening a periodontal clinic downtown, and I had business experience, so I went and I was helping her with all these things, and I got this invoice, and I was looking at it, it was $1,500. I was like, what is this, like keyword research? What are they researching? And it really let me look a little closer at it, and then at the time, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Red Academy downtown, but I was part of the first cohort in their part-time program for digital marketing, and then I did their full-time program. So I did a full career change, and I was really lucky enough to land working at Left. We're located in Maple Ridge, and we're a travel tech company. And I got in initially doing PPC, or paid search, and I've now been there for 4 years, and I lead the Left travel team.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Can you help us understand, what does Left do?
Yeah, I kind of laughed. So I was talking to a coworker today, and I was like, man, that's the hardest question on there. Explaining what we do is sometimes hard. So the most easy way to describe it is we work with the top online travel agents. You guys are familiar with them: Airbnb, Booking.com, HomeAway, etc. And we aggregate and pull the properties via API. And we have anywhere right now from 12 to 14 international sites where there are specific niches. We bring you to the site. Let's say you want to travel with your pet. If you have a pet, we bring you, you go onto Google, you search, you probably click on one of our ads. You might not know it's us, and we take you to Pet Friendly, and from there you book accommodation. So the way that we work with our partners, who we consider to be the travel providers, is through a revenue share. So what makes us different is that we're extremely data-driven as an organization.
It's really good. And I saw on your website, I think 17 different partners you have now.
Oh, I can see it.
It was a lot.
It's a lot.
It's growing.
It's growing fast, yeah. And also the travel industry, as some of you may know, is quite, big people own a whole bunch of other companies. So when you have one partner, that might be HomeAway, for example, is HomeAway, Verbo, which is the VRBO, which is using now, Holidays, et cetera, et cetera. So it adds up.
So as the Director of Business Strategy, I know, I've had that role before too, I understand. What's the most important thing that you focus on? And what are some of the key ingredients you use to accomplish those things?
So first of all, I think our titles are all a little crazy, coming from a startup and then growing up, and we're kind of more of a grown-up company now. So we definitely all wear multiple hats. My most important job right now, as I feel, and my boss is here today, so hopefully we agree on it, is I'm really at the point where I'm able to look up and down and start to think about where we're going in the next few years. Technology, as you guys know, it's moving quickly. Travel's moving quickly. What are the big people in that industry doing? So for us, we work quite closely with Google. What Google does is really going to impact our business and those relationships there. So what I do is take care of that kind of business. And then the other main part is I go and take care of the teams. That's kind of the part that I love best.
That's awesome. Okay, so what do you do to ensure the alignment of your team? So, planning goals, everybody's got to be rowing in the same direction.
Yeah, sometimes we're really terrible at that, to be honest. I don't know if anyone else has that feeling. But I think it's because we're entrepreneurs and we're innovating and we get like big shiny ideas and we want to do them all, right? So a lot of what we need to do sometimes is like, whoa. Let's pick where we're going. Let's make sure it makes sense. Is it the biggest, brightest, shiny idea? So one of the ways that we've tried a few different things within our organization, but most recently on paper, for a tool we're using OKRs, so objectives and key results. It's what Google uses, it's what you guys are probably very familiar with. I would say with entire honesty, I'm part of creating them. However, I'm probably the worst at utilizing them. And so really how I like to do that as a leader in our industry is through conversation. So to pass the vision and the direction. I'm somebody who doesn't sit super well, so we're in an open office environment. If somebody's a question, I'll get up and I'll go talk to them. So just continuing to have those conversations with other leaders in the organization, and it kind of passes the vision and excitement and the message down.
And helpful to have a ping pong table with a board table.
Yeah.
Which they do.
Yeah, I think
which I thought was awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool way to do it. I mean, we work really closely with Google Canada when they come. We sit around a ping pong table instead of a boardroom table because you can't play ping pong on a boardroom table, but you can sit around a ping pong table.
And often the boardroom table is a ping pong table.
Yeah.
Telling you that. How do you ensure that the future of the company is sustainable and can continue?
Yeah, I think it's just, first of all, being aware of what's around you. Like I said, watching what Google's doing, watching what Airbnb is doing, what is the industry doing. But then to that point, with everything moving as quickly as it does, if somebody asks me if I think that our core product in our business will be what it is today in 5 years, I would tell you no. I think it will be very different. And I think one of the biggest mistakes people can make is finding something that's working now and being like, done. And so really making sure that where are we going next? One of the ways we talked about it is we're trying to do an 80-20 rule. So 80% of our effort is what we're doing now, but 20% of our effort, we're working on innovation, we're working on new products, and just making sure that we're keeping up.
Yeah, complacency kills, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think people get comfy.
Yeah, they do. And I can't be, like, I'm in the tech industry as well, and these were more hard goods, like software kind of stuff. Yeah. So it doesn't move quite as fast, because we have like product development, product development, right? It takes years. Yeah. But you guys, you have to turn on time sometimes. So I can only imagine the complacency when you carries a high level.
And sometimes products bomb. Like we have, in the mobile world, we have progressive web app, a native app, an AMP product, and a mobile product. So we have 4 mobile products and we only use 1. So these means we've gone through, we've developed them and been like, oh, shoot. Hey, not using that now. That doesn't mean that it wasn't valuable work, or we might not reuse it, but things move quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. So what advice would you give to some new startup founders, I'm sure we have some here, and that are in leadership roles to do early on in the business?
Yeah. One of the coolest things that I think we did early on was we just started saving our data. Save in I know that sounds creepy, but save data legally, but save it. Because even if you don't know what you're going to do with it, one of the things that we've done in the last 1.5 years, and we worked really hard on, is we had all this data and we knew it was valuable, but to get it in a form that we could visualize it and use machine learning in it and really apply it to our business became a different challenge. And so, yeah, number 1, save your data. Number 2, hire smart people and then let them find their role. I know we have people on our team that I started working with, and they were in entirely different roles. I was in an entirely different role, and we just let people kind of carve out their role and where it's going to work. And I know that sounds, it's probably a headache for HR in terms of job description and job titles, but the reality is I think that's where you get the best of your people, and also listen to your smart people that you hire. I'm not, I would say, well, somebody at work that says, don't say you're non-technical, but in a way, I'm non-technical. I don't code. Like the imposter level is high when you're talking about like machine learning and like geekier stuff that I was like, how am I having this conversation? I feel like Will Ferrell out of that movie in Old School where he gets up to answer the question, he blacks out and answers it perfectly. It's kind of like that level of imposter syndrome. So I think what I do realize now that I do is I just work with the really smart people who can do that and help get out of their way so they can do things. Yeah.
I really do that.
Yeah.
Hire people smarter than you.
Yeah.
That's what I've done with no shame. Don't be a B-level person that needs to hire C-level people so you can feel like an A-level person. Because you're just not being real. Hire people smarter than you. Hire the right people for the job.
Yeah.
So I agree.
And make money.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, that's
Oh, I don't.
watch.
Really? You guys make money? I'm gonna feel something. So I can't tell you about that. Yes. Well, soon. So what does success mean to you personally, and how do you track your own success?
It's funny because I did have these questions beforehand, and I had my partner ask them of me last
That's a
night.
tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, and he was like, "Really?"
Especially with your two kids.
Yeah, and so for me, I think success is a moving target.